Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot E-Magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, the comments, the generous donations of all forms, everything. I appreciate it all. We're going to ring the bell. We're going to clear out the energy, and then we're going to see what the message the Spirit has for us this morning. And rising red violet. Hello. Hello, Lightworker William. Hi, talk to Tia. Grand rising Latasha. How are you? Yeah, good. Hi, Elizabeth. And hello to TikTok. So we're TikTok, you're on with the Soul Tribe from YouTube, okay? All right, so let's ring the bell. Hey, Marked for Life. Sleight of hands. It's like something about some type of a mirror. But sometimes depending on the mirror, because we've all been to carnivals and we see the funny mirrors that make us look like we're warped or crazy or we're real tall or real short. Something about this mirror was not a true reflection. Somebody's realizing that they were brainwashed. As they're like maybe somebody's brushing their teeth or confirmation they're brushing their teeth or they're getting ready in the morning or something, and they're looking in the mirror. Oh, Lightworker William, thank you so very much. Thank you. They're looking in the mirror and they're realizing, oh my gosh, like you having a flashback, realizing, oh shit, I was brainwashed. Like made to remember something that never, ever happened. Shit never happened. Hey, Susan. Hey, Malcolm. Bottom of the deck. We got the 9 of Cups. Followed by Temperance and the Ace of Swords. So somebody is finding out, that something about what they thought they really had with this 9 of Cups. Because see, somebody is like they're toasting to this union, but there's somebody else in the background. Maybe somebody's finding out that they're not as balanced as what they thought. They're finding out the truth about what they thought. They're not as balanced as they thought. For the reason something is coming up, like as an example, those parents that take their kids to the hospital all the time or back and forth to the doctor, and you see them on the news because they're sitting there saying, well, my Junior got this rare form of some type of cancer or something, and we need all this GoFundMe support and all this sympathy. It's kind of like something like that. Something is not really true. Hey, C-Bones. Yeah, because see, somebody was really creating something, but they were creating chaos. And they just didn't know somebody was creating chaos. What they was doing was they kept saying the same thing over and over and over again about you. Hey, the Blue Star. It's like, yeah, I'm telling you, somebody kept saying the same shit recklessly about you. And that made somebody act recklessly towards you. Even when you try to explain maybe your side or your position or where you stand, your point of view, whatever, somebody didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it because they felt like they had all the proof that they needed. They got everything that they needed, and the viewpoint that they had about you was that you was all bad. Nothing good, just all bad. Now somebody's realizing that, you know what, they, in a nice way of saying it, fuck themselves. Because now they're realizing you wasn't none of those things. They feel like a fool. But they feel like a fool because they are outside of your life. And it's almost like the people that was talking about you, they're still trying to find ways to still be in your life. But the person, the one that was brainwashed, they was brainwashed to the point where it's almost like they couldn't see the forest through the trees. Yeah, see, something about the good luck is coming your way. Good luck is coming your way. And then the one who was brainwashed, they're finding out that they chose the wrong one. They chose the wrong one. To the point where now they're realizing, you know, they cursed themselves. Like I said, to the point they realize they cursed themselves. This person feels like there's no coming back. They really curse themselves, and the only way to go is like I'm hearing that song "Highway to Hell." It's almost like somebody's going straight to the highway to hell. And the thing that they're thinking about, you see those three witches in the background? They're thinking about, they sat there and listened to all that bullshit, acted, allowed some unknowing, uncouth, uncivilized, greasy motherfuckers to talk about their spot. Hey, Keith them. Now somebody want to talk to you. They want to have a conversation with you now. They want to talk about, can we repair this family? Can we get back on track? Now they want to see that y'all connected. Now they want to see that, reunited, and it feels so good. Now they want to reunite because they know they cursed themselves. Means something. It means something. When you wake up from that stupor and you got that cucumber in your hand and you see that damn near empty tube of KY laying next to you and your butt is sore, you know you did it to yourself. Hey, Valkyrie, how are you? See, somebody thought that they was going to really have the upper hand with you, over you. They thought they was really going to be able to do it if they worked with these other people. They didn't see what was getting ready to come back in, though. That victory that they thought that they had, that wasn't victory. They were setting themselves up to be deceived. They were setting themselves up to be looked at as a liar. Hold on, y'all. Let me go turn the air down. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for your patience. Here I come. Sorry about that, y'all. Listen, I was like, oh, starting to get a little hot. But you know, I feel like this person is realizing that, you know, it's almost like this person is realizing that they thought that they could pull one over on you, but they can't. What? Submit feedback. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Somebody acting like they talking about something. I was talking about all sexual stuff. No, I wasn't. Mm-mm. If you was offended by the eggplant or the cucumber, scroll up. Keep scrolling. Go on to the next video. But yeah, somebody thought that they could get one over on you. Not only are you very balanced in your mental acuities, are you very intelligent, but you also rely on your intuition heavily. They can't get nothing over on you. Absolutely nothing. This is what broke up this family, though. Someone thinking that they could play you for a fool. Really. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why I'm starting to sweat. I'll be right back. I apologize. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the hell. It's just like all of a sudden I was just like, I know, girl. Tell me about it. Hey, the illuminated one. Hi, oh, May to new May. How are you? That boy 599. Good morning. Yeah, something, see, somebody realized that, and that's like I said, that's what broke up this family. They don't realize it was, and then whenever this happened, confirmation, what I'm getting ready to say. Whenever this happened, good morning, Marvis. How are you? Whenever this happened, oh, let me see. Hi, Shelly. How are you, Shelly? Hi, Dee. And you know what? And I'll ask, okay? We'll answer some questions. Y'all know, you know what? I do free questions on my live. So, but, like, it's like whenever this happened, whenever they broke up the family, initially they tried to blame you for you being the one to break up the family, as opposed to them looking at their actions saying, you know what? I would leave too if somebody was treating me like this level of shit tea. I would leave. I would also leave. Now somebody they want to approach you. They want to apologize to you. They want to, have this, make peace with this situation, because nothing good came of this situation. Nothing good came of it. Now this person is realizing that, you know what, whenever they made this decision to go on this path, what they did was, if there's another card, where's the Hierophant card? We're gonna find it in a minute. But I want you to look at this cave right here and what's in the cave. Okay? This person purposely made a choice to go in a different path than what the path that God had set forth for them. Okay, that was a choice that person made. It's just like, and you know what? You can sit there and say, yeah, I was brainwashed, but at some point, you're going to have to sit there and tell yourself, my shit was like, my mind was so fucking weak. Did you allow yourself to get brainwashed? Because, you have to be careful of what you allow into your energy, into your orbit. If you all you around is all this porn, what you gonna be watching? If all you watching or all you listening to is this, what you gonna be doing? If all you hear is somebody bad mouthing somebody else and that person ain't there to protect themselves, what you gonna start doing? See, I feel like it was this emperor that almost like maybe brought something to the attention of somebody that somebody couldn't see before about this third party, and was letting somebody know. You want to know why you upset? You want to know why you so sad? You want to know why? And see, with this 5 of Cups, look, 4 of Cups have spilt over. There's only 1 cup standing on this one. You want to know why you so upset? So up, you can't sleep, you can't eat, you're depressed and everything. Because when you allow somebody else, these other motherfuckers, to be whispering in your fucking ear, instead of just turning them away, you sitting there listening to everything they got to say. Everything they got to say. Sucking it all up. Only to find out that they was just trying to cause a rift between the two. That was it. They was just trying to cause a rift. That was it. And see, somebody was, instead of somebody going back and telling them, hey, Susie, let me let you know. Karen, let me let you know. This is what Becky with the good hair is saying about you. And this is what they told me. Now, I don't personally, that way it gives somebody to go back and, hey, Becky with the good hair, excuse me, bitch. I know the fuck you just did. Now, Antoine has told me, and that's going to do 2 things. Number 1, it's going to put it out there to see who's telling the truth, who's the fucking lying. Number 2, it's going to put it out there that don't fucking lie on me and think I'm not going to come back and check your ass. Hey, K Hypey, how are you, sweetie? See, if somebody held on to some shit for too damn long, they held some pertinent information back for too damn long. That's what caused the whole rift. I'm telling you, somebody thought that they was being super duper slick, to bad mouthing somebody over and over and over and over and over, and they want to. Oh, and I'm just, I just want to, well, da. Yep. Somebody know that their apology got to be as loud and as strong as they disrespect. Somebody had to tell somebody that, how they was acting. Like they was like, damn, chill, son. I know you got all that fire and everything, but you gotta carry that wisely. It's almost like somebody had to tell somebody like, look what you was working on, or look what you was doing, or look what somebody was what they were what this is what they was working on, but this is what they actually accomplished. Nothing. It's almost like they gave it all to somebody that they shouldn't have. Yep. Now somebody want to come back to you after this awakening, after them realizing that they was working on the wrong team. You somebody was they was and it was, I don't feel like it was just them. I feel like there was others involved. There was other flying monkeys. Hey, Freda Sharp, how are you? Hey, Robert. Yeah, see, somebody's thinking about, the past, how happy they were, whenever they was with you, how successful things were. How it seemed like they could make a wish, they could ask, oh, I wish I could have this, and then, or talk to you, and yeah, what I'm trying to do is this, and it's like all of a sudden it would happen. Realizing that you made a way out of no way. Realizing that you brought something special to the table. And see, it's just right, but that they see the true nature of themselves. No, hold up a second. Okay. Yeah, it's like somebody. I feel like you know what you're the one that's getting justice out of this whole situation. Because I feel like you was the one who showed how to be the leader, how to do what's right, how to move. How to move around. You show somebody how you got to move around. I think that's what was kind of helping them to wake the fuck up, because they was told for so long that you was like this, and they had a hard time making that stick, because you was over here, then you was over here, then you was over here, and none of this shit was coming true. Everything that they said about you, none of that shit came true. This could be about a Leo. We got the King of Wands and the Sun. Or it could just be about somebody who has finally taken control of their life, sees what they need to do, where they need to go, sees that they need to lead themselves, that they need to be their own leader, as opposed to following the guide of somebody else, which does not mean that they're a leader. That actually means that they're a follower. See, somebody they had to do their research about this whole relationship. They had to go and look within and do their own research and find out the truth about this whole relationship. Because see, they have paid you to be this type of person, and that's the type of rope that you had around. They made it seem that they had put this around you, and like you couldn't get out of that stigma. That's why they had to go within. And what they found out going within about you is that, you know what, you've always been full of love. You've always been very independent. You've always been very abundant. Look how many grapes are growing around. Look how they're big. And something about your heart. This is what made this person feel like they needed to change their perspective and realize they was confused about you, about the shit that they believed about you. They was confused about a lot of shit. This is what made this person realize that, you know what, they feel like they was brainwashed. Somebody was brainwashed them to be combative against you. To like they had to protect themselves against you. When really, in all actuality, you was the one who had to leave for protection against them. Yeah. Somebody had to talk to this person. Somebody had to bring it out in the open. Somebody had to tell them, give them, you know, this is what's going on. Can't you see it? Yeah, I feel like this person had to get some type of help, some type of counseling, just to deconstruct, de-wash, whatever it's called. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, they was under the Mandela effect, and it's fucking them up. Because a lot of the stuff is they're realizing that didn't even happen. Yep. See, there's a lot of stuff that they was told that you did, that they did. There's a lot of stuff that they was told to happen. And when they realize it and they start thinking about it and they start looking, digging for the information, you know what? This is what they're finding. Nothing. So everything that somebody had fed them, they got to walk away from that. That's why they want to come back to you. Hey, Create. What's the message? Yep. See, now their intuition is starting to kick in. Now something is waking up within them, and they're starting to find out that it's within them, that it would be in their own best interest to go within and find out some more shit that they think is true, but it's not. Hey, Anissa. Hey, James and Biscuit. Hey, and TikTok, I see Yemina, I see that you asked a question, and 2Palm 2021 asked a question. So whenever I'm finished with this reading, if y'all are still here, I'll choose one person and answer the question. But like on a Saturday, maybe this Saturday, we'll just do live questions. I need to find out if there's a way that I can add a moderator to my TikTok live. If y'all know, please let me know. What's the message, Spirit? I need to probably mess with those buttons while we on the live or something. What's the message? Thank you. Yeah. See, now somebody feeling like a fool. Not only are they feeling like a fool, they're looking like a fool. Because, like I said, they starting to use their intuition now. Now shit is starting to on all synapses. You know what I'm saying? What's the message, Spirit? This person is feeling, you know how you do something that was just outlandish to begin with. And then you hear that song, the whole town is laughing at me. That's how this person is feeling. Because like everybody knows that they tried to do something, and they know the truth about what they tried to do against you, how they tried to come against you, how they tried to create a whole situation that involved you, but everybody knows the truth. They can't. You two, I'm telling you, they was trying to come against you. They was trying to like acting like they had to protect themselves against you. Like they had to fight the good fight. Now somebody wishing that they didn't say that. They wishing they would have kept their trap shut. Because like I said, all that shit is coming back to bite them. The snake is eating its own tail. That shit is coming back to bite them now. And they trying to get out of it like, oh no, I didn't say that. There's everybody like, you a damn fool. You a damn fool. We know who said it. We know who said it. They telling this person everything that they said, what they had on, when they said it, wherever they was at, what they was, the cologne that they was wearing. They broke it down. They broke it down. Like, the hell you didn't say that. Shit. Yes, you did say that. You said that, and then you also said, you remember when you said, don't make me have to call my neighbor over here because my neighbor was over here whenever you said it. I'm telling you, somebody trying to act like they didn't do all that shit that they did. And these people is like, bullshit. We call them bullshit. We call them bullshit. We know you said it. We know you said it. Because we was right here whenever you said it. Trying to act like they wasn't the ones that was trying to instigate some shit. They wasn't the main one trying to, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Now they're trying to hold back like that. I really didn't know what was going on. I really didn't know what was going on. Sure, yes, that is my signature on all of those orders that say charge, go straight, choke the bitch out and everything. But I swear, anybody can make my signature. That just looked like my handwriting. It don't mean my hand wrote it. Hey, Rare Royal Angel 999, how are you? What you say? Said and did it. What's the message? Yeah, somebody thinking about the past now. Now they thinking about all that shit and how they thought that they was getting over on you. All that shit that they was talking. I'm telling you, this is like, I feel like this is something about, this could be two parents or something like that. That was this could have been like two parents that was like lying and shit. Yeah, this could have been two parents that was lying on you. Lying on you. What the fuck? Ever since birth. Look, it looked like the dad holding the child. Ever since fucking birth. You and that wheel of fortune came right back around. And see, what it was is they thought that they was gonna pick which one that they wanted to be prosperous or some shit. And the ones that they chose, those are the same ones that broke their heart. Mandela effect. Some shit never even happened. I'm telling you, somebody realized they chose the wrong path. They chose the wrong path. Didn't I tell you before? Look at what's in this cave, right? Somebody chose that path away from the Most High, right? But now they want to go back towards the Most High. Look who is in the cave. Now they want to recommit to the Most High. Now they want to recommit to the Most High after being with the devil. Ain't that some shit? You see how that works? What's wrong? What's wrong? Calm down. What's wrong? You getting scared? If you're getting scared, just say you're getting scared. Hey, we got scared before too, but we just want to hear from you. What's going on? You getting scared? The devil, because see, you thought that the devil was really going to give you everything that you ever asked for. That's why you did that. Because the devil made you a promise. Devil said, all you got to do is this. I'm going to give you everything. Only to find out the devil did not keep that promise. You ain't get nothing except hung up. What's the message? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the message? Let's see. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to keep to themselves that, they put themselves in this position and they just like really just cursed. Somebody want to kind of keep it to themselves that they curse themselves. They sabotage themselves. And they don't know what to do. They can't come out of that. They out in the cold. They don't know what to say to kind of get rid of that. Yeah, they don't. This is somebody who had, maybe at one point felt like they had control of something, or was trying to control some money. Not anymore. Now they're trying to hold on to everything. I'm telling you. Yeah, because see, this person had made this wish, and this came upside down. This person had made this wish, but I don't feel like they was chosen for like somebody had this wish for the position or something like that. I don't feel like they was chosen for it. It's the same King of Pentacles. Was not, and that was what they wanted. It's like they wanted some type of position or something, but they wasn't chosen. Because there was too much chaos. There was too much chaos within this group. Somebody was always bringing the fucking drama. Somebody was always bringing the fucking drama. What's the message? We're going to pull another deck in a little bit. No, they ain't built for the pressure. Not when you got a cave. Shit, whenever, 5 pounds is 5 pounds. When you get 5 pounds and you're like, oh, can't handle this. Yeah. I'm telling you something about somebody's choice. Somebody had a choice to make. Okay? But the one that they chose, they upset because now they realize they chose the wrong one. They chose the one that they was like, this kind of give me somebody was cheating on you with somebody else and chose the other person, and then they got with the other person only to find out that other person was cheating on them. Hey, original. One of those types of things. Something. This is kind of different. This is like, this reading is kind of like going, I feel like it's going between two different situations here. Two different, or it could be the same one. The one who was brainwashed thought that they was going to have it better over there. Then when they got over there, after that's when they woke up and realized, oh, what made me choose this? What made me choose this? Yeah, they woke up and realized, what made me choose this? Huh? What was it again? We're going to pull another deck. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Because we're about to pull another deck. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, like almost like somebody, I don't know why, cut their nose off to spite their face. It's almost like they instead of them being able to be fruitful and do this and do that, it's almost like somebody they sabotage. That's what it is. They sabotage themselves. Now they're realizing why they was having such a hard time. They're realizing who they was around. They're realizing why everybody was always fighting, arguing, fussing, not able to get along, not able to compromise. They realized why everybody was always talking about everybody else. Everybody was always talking about everybody else. Everybody. Bottom of the deck. Six of Wands. Yeah, whoever was causing this, whoever this person is realizing that they was like a target. I feel like this person has realized they was targeted. They was targeted to receive this brainwashing. They was targeted to accomplish a certain mission to accomplish a certain plan that somebody else had. And the way that it came about, somebody was like they was trying to make it seem like they was saying stuff out in the open. Like they was talking loud, but when they was saying it loudly, they damn sure made sure that your ass was nowhere near. Okay, whether it was in a different city, a different state, you was out the country, you was on the phone at work, on a conference call in an office, with some other people. And whenever they was doing this, they was talking loud, but they made sure that you couldn't hear. But whatever they was saying, they said it so loud and so convincing, and they was adding and interjecting, and then I said, and then I said, and then they said, and some of it was true. And then the way that you would say something. Some of it was true. People could be like, yeah, I can understand that. But most of it was false. But the way that somebody was explaining, and then Collector said, and I said, and Collector said, and then I said, and then Collector had the nerve to say, and I said, bitch, da. It was like they did it like that. But see, they was holding back. There was a lie. It was a lie. It was holding back. And then they had the nerve to tell somebody, but you know what? Don't tell so-and-so, because I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to start nothing. Don't tell so-and-so, because this is just between me and you. I'm just telling you. And so here it is. You all by yourself. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't know what the fuck was being said or nothing like that. Somebody else, this person, I'm telling you, this person realizes they had the opportunity to speak up, but they didn't say nothing. They didn't say a damn thing. And that's when they realized they sabotaged themselves. They hurt them. You not speaking up and giving someone the opportunity to defend themselves when they wasn't in the room, when someone was dragging them through the mud. It's like, what kind of person does that? And then you took sides. What kind of ferocious animal does that? That's why shit ended. But see, when shit ended, somebody realized that they fucked themselves because they didn't want this love to end. But see, they couldn't get themselves to stop playing these little childish games. Well, really, they should have been trying to work with you to build something with you. Somebody couldn't see how balanced you were and how you was trying to always keep it together, how you was always trying to guide this person, how you was sharing information with this person, how you was the truth, how you was abundant, how this person didn't really need for nothing, but yet you're the one person whose name they kept dragging in the mud. Why? But then they want to smile up in your face like it's all good. Like it's all, we all good, we all family. Why? But you knew there was conversations that was going on around about you. You already knew all that shit. That's why whenever you made that final judgment call, that's what fucked them up. Because see, people didn't realize that you knew about all that shit that they was doing and talking about within, and how it got them all stuck. They can't get out of that. They didn't think that you knew how this was affecting, your relationship with this person. See, and then somebody didn't think that you would ever close the cycle, that you would never, ever see the truth, that you would always leave the door open. You see now, they thought that you was always going to leave the door open. You said, fuck that, that door is closed, locked, boarded up. That's when shit really started changing. For the better for you, for the worse for them. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I'm telling you, something was going on. You was like, I'm done with all this negativity. I'm done with all this toxicity. I'm done with this. You said bye, and you was gone. I'm telling you, you was gone. You said 2 words. Fuck it. What's the message? Yep. Whatever family relationship that they thought, or committed relationship they thought they had, it's not anymore. You's like, you're done. I'm here to tell you, you closed that cycle. You was like, I'm done. You decided that you was going to start over. And you starting over was like, you know what? You felt like you needed to get some type of help or something like that for the truth. You could have got an attorney or something like that. You could have had to do something legal, but whatever it was, you had to take care of some things. Maybe you called on Archangel Michael to come down or to fight this battle or something, but whatever it was, I feel like you were just using your discernment, dealing with this. You looked at this whole situation and you used your discernment, and you felt like it was done. You just went ahead and healed yourself. It was done. It was done. Then this person that lied on you and lied about you, they started, they started getting information. They started hearing things about you, good things about you. What's the message, Spirit? Ooh. Yep. And so this came like this. I feel like with this emperor, I feel like this emperor, because we got the 5 of Swords here too. And then the way that these fell, like this, I kind of feel like the emperor did not know it was to that extent. Not giving anyone any excuses, because there was a lot of people doing shit to you. It's like they was doing tag team, but maybe somebody didn't know to the extent of what was happening. Because somebody can be there but not be present in the moment. Maybe somebody didn't hear certain conversations or something like that. I don't know. Not trying to make no excuses. Maybe somebody wasn't all the way present in the moment. Because when some people are going through their own shit, that's all they can see. And something else could be happening right here, and they'd be like, oh, I didn't even see it. Yeah. Somebody wasn't even in the moment at the moment. They was la la land. They was doing something else. Whatever it was, their head was somewhere else. But now somebody is being Somebody's being looked at. Something is being shown. And I feel like what's being shown has to do with these people over here. And this could be like people in your family. It has to do with these people. And maybe what not just those people, but what they was working on together when it came to this relationship. But see, what those same people don't realize is this relationship was blessed. There's an angel that's watching over. Yeah, it's always been you and this person have always bumped heads. You and this person have always bumped heads, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because somebody wanted to be seen as the empress, but they weren't. But you were. So therefore that's why somebody wanted to knock you off your throne. They didn't want people to know that you was the empress and they wasn't. And this could be, this could have been your mother. If you didn't have a good relationship with your mother, maybe it was because your mother saw you as the empress, and her, having a title, having a position as mother, that's a sacred position, but not as being as revered, not as exalted. Maybe this person, so this person was just seen as, somebody, it was just somebody, just a regular, no offense to anybody's mother, but it was like a regular schmegular. Whereas here you are, you looking like a tall glass of cool water. Somebody that was here for a reason, that got something to do. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can't make this up, because everybody else looking at you like who you truly are. The empress. So that's why somebody was jealous of you. That's why somebody wanted to brainwash somebody else against you. And that's why they was doing this for so long, trying to brainwash somebody against you. Trying to tell them this little bit, that little bit, this little bit, that little bit. What's the message? What's the message? Yeah, it's fucking somebody up to know that shit that they was talking about happened, never, ever, ever happened. Yeah, see, they made a whole judgment call on some shit that never happened. You never worked on something. You never did something. Their relationship was never like this. You was never like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody thought that something happened. They made this whole shit up. It never happened. I'm telling you, somebody was brainwashed into thinking that some shit happened that never fucking happened. That's why this person had to go get deprogrammed. That's the word. They had to go get deprogrammed. That's why I'm telling you, this person's intuition is just now starting to wake up, y'all. They're starting to remember shit about you, about your connection. Now it's like it's like, and then they starting to think about how somebody was kept trying to act like you wasn't doing something when you was doing something, or that you was doing something when you wasn't doing something. It's like it was a push and a pull. It's almost like somebody was purposely trying to fuck them up, like leave them out in the cold, and then whenever this person started to pull away, then they want to kind of act like they trying to build something with them, only to hold back again. And that kind of messed that person up. That person didn't know what to think. Hey, J Mike. That person didn't know what to think. What's the message? What's the message? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see what the capital. All right. Right. What you say? Calm down with that shit. Hey, straight cheese. See, somebody realized it was the whole them being reckless. Drag the puzzle piece. Oh, hold on. My okay. All right. It was my live was getting ready to time out, y'all, on the TikTok. But yeah, somebody seeing that they was being reckless with them sitting here acting like they was picking up information. They wasn't picking up shit. Or maybe that's all it was shit. What's the message? Anything else from this deck? Yep. All this confusion. All that confusion. Yeah, I'm telling you, this King of Cups is now realizing they was brainwashed into believing some shit that wasn't even the truth. And they know who did it too. They know who did it. I think that's why I feel like you have walked away. And when you walked away, that's why you got justice, because you was telling this person the truth. You was telling this person what somebody else's plan was to do. And this person, and sure enough, here it is. They want you to be out in the car because it's like they couldn't see the forest through the trees. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yeah, somebody had been doing this for a while now. They have been taking their time and investing on this bullshit for a while now. All because somebody wanted your position. That's it. All because somebody wanted your position. All because somebody wanted. It's like somebody wanted to kind of do something from the past. Like somebody liked you from the past or something like that, and they wanted to get with you, but you wasn't interested in them. You know, you was like, nah, I'm good. You know, you went your other way. You went another way. You decided that you was going to go in a different direction. That's when this person started planning this revenge, how they was going to get you back. That's when they started spying on you, trying to act like they was your friend, or that no, what they was doing was they was trying to get next to somebody that you know, the person that they was brainwashing, trying to act like something was getting ready to come in, trying to tell that person, no, this is about to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, but then holding back, and it never happened. Hey, Shanta, how are you? Lot lizards can run as dress up, flash suits as 3 times the charm for the Trinity. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, that's why nothing ever went forward. That's why nothing ever went forward. Since in the room, y'all know y'all oaths. Yeah, I'm telling you, nothing was going in somebody's favor. Nothing. Somebody, they understand that decision, how they sacrifice themselves and let themselves out in the cold. I don't know, y'all. This had them kind of morphed. We get ready to end this right now. It's been about an hour. We get ready to end this. Oh, it's 8:20. I was like, what time is it? 8:20. Yeah, so I'm gonna end YouTube because I'm gonna see if I press these buttons, if I can add a moderator on TikTok. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. And I do look forward to seeing you this evening, okay? All right. Have a wonderful day.